Hi everybody, myself I'm Manjunath Reddy, proprietor of Sai Cadd. I welcome you all to today's topic, that is in Revit software, how to generate a simple 3D model. Let us begin with this blank new empty file. In this Revit file, first of all, I'm going to set drawing units to mm. Let me reconfirm that. I'll go back to here in the manage here. The tab in the ribbon here, I go to tab manage. In this manage, I'm going to click on project units. Short form, shortcut on the keyboard, you can see that UN. You can type on your keyboard UN. So once you get this dialog box here, you can choose the length, units, area, volume, angle, slope, currency, and mass density. But today, at this moment, in this basic level, I'm going to teach you how to set length. Is already set in mm. So even though if at all, if I click on this button here, you can see here the millimeters or even feet, meters, centimeters, all options are available here. You can choose any one of this here. Let it be in millimeters. In decimal 2, I'll select here and I click back to OK. Millimeters, decimal 2, OK. Again, I say OK. So here we set drawing units to mm. Now, in default, in Revit software, left side, there's a panel. This is called as a project browser. This one, I'm talking about this one. Here, default, it will be there. If at all not there, what you can do, for example, if I delete this, if I delete by clicking on this close X mark here on this, how to get it back is, go back to view, here it is. Go back to view. In this, you can choose on user interface and you can choose back to project browser here. Check on that, available. So in this, make sure that we are now in floor plan, level 1, double click. Level 1 is nothing but a plan view. Level 1 is nothing but a plan view. So here, I'm going to quickly generate a building here. Just like a room, like a hall. So how to generate a wall? Let us see that. Go back to architecture here. In this architecture, I'm going to choose a wall. In this wall, I can set here wall height must be of 3000 mm. That is of 3 meters. 3 meter wall height are selected and straight away I go here to the draw group here. In this draw group, there are so many 2D profiles. You can see that. But right now, I'm going to choose a rectangle. Selected, I click and drag randomly. I no need to set specific dimension on the spot instantly. No need. If I just click, room is generated. Even I'm not worried about the dimension there. But if I zoom in, roll on my mouse, and if I click any one wall, now I have an opportunity to reset my dimension of the wall here. If I click this wall, I get here some temporary dimensions here. I click here, I say 6000 mm, enter, I got that. I click here now, opposite side I'll get there, I'll make this to 4000 mm, that's for 4 meter, enter. I hope you can see, you have witnessed that. This is called a temporary dimension. Once you select the model, dimensions will appear. Once you click outside on the dummy blank screen, dimension will disappear. But it has got a power to remodify your drawing sketch, 2D or even a 3D model. So I repeat, this is 6000 mm. This is up. This is of now 4000 mm. 6 meter into 4 meter. Room is ready now. Plan is done. Now quickly I'm going to add doors and windows to this now. How do I add door and window is, go back to the same tab here, this architecture tab here. Here it is architecture. Go back to door and window. Here this two, top left. So I go to quickly door. I place my cursor on the wall. You can see outside not allowed. These are all host based, HOST, host based. So you require a wall at least to place on this, either inside or outside, or even I'm pressing tab on my keyboard, tab button, space bar at least, sorry, not a tab, space bar on my keyboard, it starts flipping. Just click on that, it got a cut. Automatically, the door will cut the wall. You no need to trim at all. Even though if you want to flip this, you can flip out this by clicking these double arrows here. I go to modify, I go to select the door, I can flip this to left side, nothing but a AutoCAD mirror command. AutoCAD mirroring command, even outside. The door flip either inside or outside or left side or right side. You can choose that. And also the space you can set. From this wall edge to this door edge is 400 mm. Let me reset that to 300 mm. Enter. I hope you understood that. The door will got shifted as per our dimension. I click outside. So you got a very clear info on this. Now, similar way, I'm going to place some window also. Same way in architecture, I go to window. I place here one window here, two more window here. The window size is very, very small. That looks like a ventilators, but still we can modify that. Let it, I'll in few minutes, a few seconds, I'm going to cover that too. Presently, let it be the default windows are placed here. So right now we have placed 4 walls, 1 door, 3 windows. Door dimension, I don't know. Window dimension, I don't know. Wall only I have mentioned, but still we can set exact dimension for the door as well exact dimension for window too. In few seconds, I'm going to cover that. Now, after all this, let me add some furnitures to this for interior now quickly. Then I'll cover that topic too. I'll go to architecture. I go to components here. And here I go to load family. Family is nothing but a library in terms of Revit software. Family is nothing but a libraries like a furniture libraries, people libraries, vehicle library, landscaping, electrical, mechanical, plumbing, etc. Now here, if once I click on load family, automatically factory setting is you will get this folder here. In this, see program data, Autodesk, Revit 2015, libraries, India, furniture setting. Let us go back to India folder here. You can see that there are a lot of folders in terms of alphabetical order. I choose F series, that is in the furniture. I double click on this. I go to bed or a seating or a storage or a table, etc. I go to seating now. In this again, whenever you click on this each file, the right side, the top right, you can see the preview. Here, here, here. Right side, you can see the chairs, the furnitures. I go to sofa here, the double seater or triple seater, you can choose that. Let me choose this 2-seater sofa. Okay, I have selected this. I click open. It is loading. It is loaded to now. Cursor tip now. Wherever I want, I can place this now. Before placing this furniture, just hit a space bar on your keyboard. That will tilt 90-degree anti-clockwise. Okay, now I place here, click here. Again, I hit a space bar, again hit a space bar. I place here one more. So 2 sofas opposite to opposite I have placed. Escape twice, ESC twice to cancel this option. That's all over. 2 sofa sets we have placed opposite to opposite, done. That's also done, over now. Next is, let me add quickly the arch wall here. I want to create an arch wall here. Instead of this all linear wall, I want to make a curved wall here, curved. So I select this wall, delete straight away. I repeat again, I select this and I say delete. This wall got deleted now. Now what I'll do, how to add a curved wall is, again I go back to architecture, again I go to wall, again I choose in the draw. In this, again I choose SER, start and radius. SER, you can see my cursor tip here, SER is this. I pick this endpoint, this endpoint, slightly drag either inward or outward or little or more, that up to you. Up to as per your design pattern. I'll take little minimum like this, slightly curved wall. Please note that wall got automatically attached. You no need to extend or trim or a fillet. That has taken automatically take care. The software will take care of automatically there. Right click here on the blank screen, zoom to fit. Right click, zoom to fit here. I zoom in here. So this is what the entire, so far we covered a project here. Quickly, the top view glance here. Okay, I have placed here. So what is next now? Arch wall is done, linear wall is done, door is done, window, furniture placed in perfect locations. Done. What next now? Let me see the elevation of this now. Or, let me see elevations. Now, the beauty of the Revit software is, the power of Revit software is, so far we have generated only the plan view. So far we have generated only the plan view. The quickly how to generate elevations is, that is news, what we call NEWS. News stands for N for north, E for east, W for west, S for south. That's what we call news, NEWS. How to get in a fraction of seconds? I will show you now in a few seconds. In half second, how to get elevations. Half second, 0.5 seconds. I can get elevation for all the 5 side views, one after the other. For example, I want to get a south view now. How to get south view is, just come back to this panel, project browser. Here, I'm talking about here in this elevation, expand this like a plus symbol there, double click on the south. That's all. I need less than half second to double click on the south, double click, elevation is ready. This is what the elevation of the building now, right? So elevation is ready. I want to make it colorful now. I say SD. SD stands for shade mode. WF stands for WF wireframe. HL for hidden line. I repeat again. I repeat again. SD for a shade. SD for a shade. WF for a wireframe. And HL for a hidden line. So after all this, again, I want to move this to a north view now. I double click on the north view. That's all. See that a fraction of second, we jumped into a north elevation now. So that's what the power of the Revit here. I double click on the west. So is the west side view. I double click on the east side view. So you enjoyed all the view here. I believe that you can see that you have witnessed already. I say yes, D here, shaded view in the north side view. How to go back to top view? How to go back to top view or plan view is, again, come back to project browser, in floor plans, double click on level 1, double click on, in this panel, in this project browser, single click won't work. Single click won't work. You need to always double click to activate. For example, I want to go 2D view or a plan view, double click on level 1. I want to go to north view, double click on north view. Double click on south view, double click on west, double click on east. So fantastic. In a few seconds, we learned everything of this elevations too there. Now, I will go to the next topic now. How to get this into 3D view now? In other softwares or in some other 2D drafting softwares, it may take a few minutes to few hours to convert a complex 2D drawings to 3D model. But here, the power of Revit is, this is already ready-made 3D model. We need to go to that view to visualize this. That's again less than 0.5 seconds to convert this 2D to 3D. That is here in top of this, you can say the small hut symbol here, default 3D view here. That's all. You click on that, the view turns to 3D. Or else go to view here. There are again 2 buttons are here. Above button, below button here. You click on the above button, the small hut size. Click on that, 3D view ready. I orbit this. Hold the shift button on your keyboard, press and hold the mouse wheel and drag. That's all. The nice view is generated here. That's it. Ready, 3D view ready. Done. So I hope you notice everything. Here I drag out this here. Yeah. Now again I say WF for wireframe like this. All the inner edges, the corners, the window, the door edges you can see. SD for a shade mode. HL for hidden line. HL for hidden line. Okay, I hope you understood this. And now here you all automatically getting shadow parameter, because here in the bottom side here, view navigation here, view navigator or view navigation here, click on the shadow on, shadow off. I hope you can see in the bottom side here. Here it is, shadow on, shadow off. Okay, that you can control that. That's also done over. Now what else is remaining now? Now quickly, I want to convert this into a glass wall. I want to create a nice interior view, but this is all opaque wall, solid wall. I want to convert at least this curved wall into glass wall with some partitions. That what we call as architecture, we call curtain grid, what we call curtain system, curtain wall. So what I'll do, how to convert this curved wall into glass wall is, select the wall, right click mouse, properties. In this, you get a property panel. In this type selector, basic wall 200 mm. You click on the same, scroll down till you see the curtain wall. Curtain wall here. Click on this. So now you can notice that your glass converted to linear. that curved wall connected to linear wall, like a glass wall now. But only thing is, I need to add on so many framework here to make this, to match up this to curvature. So what I'll do, again go to architecture, again I go to wall, sorry, architecture, you go back to curtain grid here directly, curtain grid, and here I go to place one. I'm placing here vertical grid, vertical framework here. One more here and one more here. You can see that right here. Vertical grids are added. Similar way, I go to architecture, I go to curtain grid again. You click on horizontal lines also, reference line, grid lines 1 and 2. In this glass, there are no doors. There are no doors in this glass wall. You can add on, but in that I will teach you in my advanced topics. Done. But this, if I zoom in this looks like just a line reference, but I want to make actually a framework, like a wooden frame, aluminum frame, fabrication frames. I want to make it up. So what I'll do, I'll go back to again mullion here. In the same architecture, here it's a mullion. In this mullion, you can say grid line segment, all grid line segments. So what I say grid line segment. I click this one piece that comes to frame, this one piece. Each individual pieces will convert into framework, or else the second option is grid line. Entire line length you can convert into a framework like this. I hope you're checking out this, you're watching out this. Last option is all grid lines. I taught you the individual, full line, or all grid lines. I click anywhere on this, the complete grid converts into a framework. Shift and drag, you can see the beautiful glass wall along with the framework is generated from interior, from exterior, right? I go to zoom to fit here, right click mouse on the blank screen, zoom to fit. This is also done. Next line, how to quickly place roofing for this now. Top roof, flat roof. The roof, there are so many, it's a big topic. Let me quickly explain you how to place a roofing for this. Now I go to level 1. You know that this panel PB, that's a project browser, works only for a double click. So I want to come back to plan view. So I double click here on the level 1. Done. Now I want to place a roofing for this now, top roof. So I'll go back to level 2 here. Level 2, that's what? Floor, first floor or top of this. Okay. After this architecture, I go back to roof. I selected roof there. In the roof, overhang, I need about 400 mm. Overhang out of the wall, the roof should project out 400 mm, and I pick here in the draw category group A. In this, I'm going to choose pick wall. First wall, second wall. The magenta color line indicates the selection of the boundary that's projecting out. You can see that here, right? Everywhere got matched. If there is slightly mismatch here, you need to trim this again. How to trim that is, we are in a modify, go back to this to in modify, here it is. In modify, choose trim extend. Select this line as well this line. You see that automatically trimming is done. Let me check other corner too. I'm zooming here. You can see that error here. This will give you a mismatch. This will be a wrong design. System will give you error message. So again, I go back to trim and extend. Select this line and this line. Over. Automatically got trimmed up. All edges are closed. Now you can say finish edit mode. It's green color right mark button here. You click on the finish edit mode here. Done. Would you like to attach the highlighted walls to the roof? I say yes. Done. Doesn't matter. Ignore that statements here. Let me go back to 3D view and let me reconfirm this, how this has come. Yes. Roofing is placed. Roof is placed on top of the wall exactly. But what I noticed here is roof thickness is very heavy. Roof thickness is more. How to control or set roof thicknesses? Select the roof in any view, 3D or 2D or plan view or elevation. Select the roof, right click mouse, properties. Here it is. In a basic roof, right now the thickness is 400 mm. Click on the type selector. You can choose the different types of roof thicknesses here. I say generic 125 mm. Select it. So you, I hope you have noticed the roof thickness got reduced. Close this. Go back to 3D view again. Right click and zoom to fit. I go back to now north view. Done. See, this level 1 is nothing but a ground floor. This is the north side view we are looking up. This is the floor. Floor level is nothing but a 0 level, what we call as a level 1. The first floor is now 3 meters height, 3000 mm. We call is a level 2. You can rename that also. Like this is a ground floor, this is a first floor. Level 1, level 2. You can see that here also. Level 1, level 2. This has got a correlation. If you change this, this will rename. If you rename this, that will also change. For example, I say level 1, slowly double click on this. I'll say now GROUND, ground floor. Ground floor. I clicked on this. Would you like to rename corresponding views? I say yes. Please watch out. It got renamed here. This got a ground floor. This got a ground floor. Similar way, I want to rename that level 2 also. Let me rename this here now. This side here, level 2. Slowly double click here, right click out there, and you say back to what option? Rename. Rename this FIRST, fast to floor. I say enter. Would you like to rename corresponding level and views? I say yes. I go back to north. I think you understood this. Vice versa. I've explained from here to here how to rename. From here to here how to rename. I've shown this is the first floor, this is the ground floor, how to set roof thickness. I've shown you. Very nice topic. Remaining 2 things are there here. How to set a camera view and how to set a what else? Sections also. Yeah. Let me cover up that 2 topic. Let me go back to ground floor. Let me have a sections for cut section for this. Quickly I go to view and to section here. I'm going to explain how to create a 2D sections in Revit software. That is a view. We are in a plan view. Please note that we are in a ground floor. We are in a ground floor, nothing but a plan view. View section. I click here. I drag a line till here over. Now that you can see that arrow. This arrow is upward. Means we are standing and looking towards this, so that you can see 1 sofa and we see 2 windows. Portion of glass to portion of glass. There's a flip symbol. I can flip. You can look it down, so you can see the door as well. 1 sofa with 1 window. Either you can flip this side or you can flip this side. Okay, that too. Then how to see that section view now? We are working right now. We are in a plan view. Right now we are in a plan view. How to enter section is in the project browser here. Go back to section. Expand this. Double click on section 1. That's all. Over. Double click on section 1. Over. SD for shade view. You can see very beautifully that the door, window, and the furniture, and the glass, and the roof got sectioned. Right? If I flip that, again I go back to ground floor. Now if I flip this, you can see that side too. Again I go back to section. You can see it's got an auto update. Now we cannot see the door because we are in the backside view of the building. Interior, from standing inside, looking at the backside of the wall. 2 window, 1 sofa set, backside. Okay, this is also done. Then how to make a 3D section? So far I have explained only the 2D section. How to see the 3D section is, go back to 3D view, orbit, go back to orbit. Now here I'm going to show you the 3D section. Right click mouse on the blank screen. We are in a 3D view. We are in a 3D view. On the blank screen, right click mouse, go back to properties. In here, in this box, in the dialog box, you must check on this section box. Here it is. Section box, check on. That's it. Apply. Okay. Or close the panel. You can see one more extra box frame surrounded with the building now. Once you click on this, you get all side arrows. Top side 2 arrow, bottom side 2 arrow, left side 2 arrow, right side 2 arrow, front side, back side. What is the use of these arrows are, you click and drag the arrow, building will chop down. That's all over. This is what we call 3D sections. Click and drag down. Again, select this 3D box frame. Click and drag the arrow here. Now you can see that I wanted to trim even the window also. I click and drag this. Yes, you can see that I'm zooming very heavily to this window area. This edges looks very dark black thick line. This is not okay. I'm not comfortable with this view. So what I do, I go to view and I click on this thin lines. I hope you understood this. Now the lines are representing, or lines are visible in very thin line. It's a nice view. I go to view, again as a thin line, you can control line thickness, you can make it thin or thick line here. So similarly, if I zoom into the door also, you can see dome frame, door frame, door plank, or all the windows got chopped out, even including glasses also got sectioned, glass and framework also, right? Similar way, I select this, I can push on this to inside also. So this side also got cut up to sofa level, it's got cut. So this is what the concept of 3D section in Revit software. Now I want to cancel this, but please note that your original 3D model, our original 3D model is not got disturbed. It is there. Nothing to worry. If you want to make it, let it be. If you don't want, you can cancel this. How to cancel this? On the blank screen, click, right click, property, scroll down, section box, check off, close, over. Section got removed. I hope you understood this concept. And finally, I'm going to add on quickly the external camera view as well the interior camera view. Let me go back to ground floor, double click as I said in the project browser. Let me add quickly the camera. You all know again, view in this 3D view, not above the sun, this time the below one 3D view. And now I see the camera here. I repeat again, in the view, bottom side, second button, bottom side button, 3D view, choose a camera. Let me place one interior camera, very nice camera. From this, you can see my camera box with my cursor tip. I click and drag towards this side so that I can see both the sofas as well the glass wall from the interior. And also you can see the blue color dot, blue dot, all the four side. Click and drag, control. This is what we call controls. Click and drag so that you can widen your image in terms of width wise or in terms of height wise. You can set, let it be colorful. So SD, I'm hitting on my keyboard to make a shaded view. This is what the nice view, I got it. Let shadow also on. I go back to bottom side here, shadow, click here to make it on, shadow on. This is what the camera view from the interior of this building. Let me place one more external camera. Again, I go to double click on this ground floor. Let me go back to view. Let me go back to 3D view. Let me choose camera. Let me click from this side to this direction. This is what my camera point and this is what my target point is here. I click there. So this is what the view. I can orbit this. Press and hold shift. Press and hold mouse wheel. I can tilt like this. Done. I can control by dragging this the width wise and height wise. Here also and as well here also. Done. Colorful, how to get? SD is for shade, W is for wireframe, HL is for hidden line. Let it be SD. Shadows on. Done. I hope you noticed all these examples one after the other. Let me check out, is anything left out? Camera, external interior done, shadows done. Extremely well. So here in this example, quickly glance what all we done is we got to know how to set a drawing units to mm, how to get a project browser, how to set a plan view, how to set a room size, how to place door windows, how to flip the door, how to set that size. Window size, I forgot to tell. Okay, I'll explain you that now. How to set a window dimension. I'll go to 3D view. Let me come back to this here. Yeah, this side. This looks a very, very small window. How to modify this is there are some more techniques are there in this. Let me select one window, right click on this and go to property. Done. In this, here, okay, fixed, fixed window. I'll go back to edit type again one more time. Here, height in dimensions. In the dimension dialog box here, height. In this dialog box, dimensions are the parameter, height wise, sill height wise, width wise. All you can set that. Width wise, I wanted this to 1 meter, about 800 mm. Enter. And height, I want this into 1 meter. I say apply. I hope you have noticed window got changed. Okay. Again, close. See, window got modified. Actually, I have selected only this window and I was applying all the dimension parameters to this window only, but actually all the window got changed. This side also. But this is normal. But if you want, that's a default. If you want only one window to change, I can show that method also, because case to case basis. Sometimes this is useful, sometimes this is also useful. How that is? I will select one window. I want to modify only this window. right click mouse, go to properties. In this panel, I again go back to say edit type. In this, before applying the dimension value changes, better duplicate this. If I duplicate, the selected window only will change its physical shape. I go to duplicate, I say my new window, I say new window, click OK. Now width is reduced to 400. I say OK. I say close panel. Please watch out this. Now, because of the duplication, only the selected window got modified. If you don't duplicate in your entire building or a mall or a total complex or whatever, all the 4,000 windows will one shot, it will change. So sometimes that is useful, sometimes this is useful, case to case basis. So I've covered all the topic which I promised here today. Similar way, window also you can try, door also you can try. Same thing, select the door, right click door, properties. You go back to edit type, you can change this parameters here, dimensions. Try all this. I say back to OK, close back this. Then how to see the camera views, where are that stored here is that you can see back in 3D views here. Expand 3D views, 3D view 1 is what the interior camera from the sofa set angle, 3D view 2. Exterior camera, double click on first floor, that is the level 2. Ground floor view, this is all the elevation sides. I'll go back to 3D, I'll go back to zoom out, and I'll check out here, let it be from the camera view, 3D view here. I zoom in here, you can see the full screen here. Right? So today topic got completed. I hope you enjoyed this session and gained a very good skill here. Have a nice day.